She was happy. She would never have been with anyone if she wasn't happy. She wouldn't have settled for anything.
Oscar's a very, very sexy boy. Yeah. He's a gentleman.
First voice communication on the 14th of February at 03:19 and 03 seconds. The 0020 number for the accused made a phone call to the number ending 2251. That number was saved on the accused handset as Johan Silverwoods. My lady, and that outgoing call lasted for 24 seconds. On the 14th of February at 03:20 and 05 seconds, the accused on the 0020 number made a phone call to the 082911 number, which is an ambulance service. And that call lasted for 66 seconds. The next phone call, my lady, was on the 14th at 03:21 and 33 seconds. It was an outgoing voice call that the accused 0020 number made to a number that's ending 6797, and that number was identified, my lady, as the security of the estate.
And the next call?
Lady, the next voice call was at 03:21 and 47 seconds. The call lasted for 7 seconds, and the outgoing call was made to 121. Now, 121, my lady, is the voice mailbox number that one would dial to listen to your voicemails.
Okay. And then there's an incoming call.
That's correct, my lady. Directly after that, there's an incoming voice call at 03:22 and 05 seconds, and that was when the 6797 security number phoned the accused, Mr. Pistorius. There was another call. The call was made on the 14th at 03:55 and 02 seconds. It was an outgoing call to a number ending 8888. That number was saved on the accused handset as Justin Tavares, and that call lasted for 123 seconds.
You found 4 relevant to arguing between them.
That's correct.
That's what you were looking at.
That's correct.
It's not that they're standing out. You were looking at messages showing some argument between the two.
That's correct.
Yes. And out of that, more than 1,700, you found 4.
That's correct. Conversations, not because some of them were more than only one message. But yes, conversations.
Yes. It is the first message is Riva with a top on, which is like blowing a kiss.
That's correct, my lady.
And of course, the evidence will be it's something that was given as a present. And if you read the second message, that's now a response from Mr. Pistorius to Riva.
It's a question asked. The exact message is, "You like it?" with a question mark.
And then the answer following.
The outgoing message from the deceased is, "I love it."
And it goes on, "So warm, thank you," and it ends up 3 kisses, the 3 crosses.
3 crosses. That's correct, my lady.
Again, showing the relationship.
That's correct, my lady.
The message just underneath that, what does that say? There was now that unhappiness, and then what does it say?
My lady, the date and time on that message is on the 8th at 10:27 in the morning. It's an outgoing message from the deceased to the accused, and the message reads, "Morning Aussie," and a smile.
And he responds?
His response at 12:18 Incoming message was for the deceased was morning Baba.
And then it goes on, how's your day going? Again, resolved.
That's correct, my lady.
Yeah. I happened to see on Sky a clip where on Riva and Mr. Pistorius on the 4th of February, which is very close to the unfortunate date, was in a sort of a shop, like looks like a garage shop. And what you've seen were the accused and Riva kissing, and of course, at the time when they were shopping at one of these shops.
That's correct, my lady.
Now, that kissing, could you see any WhatsApp in the documents that you look at, dealing with kissing and sending kisses and so on?
That's correct, my lady. The text message reads, "You are a very special person, you deserve to be looked after."
And who is that from to?
That's an outgoing message from the deceased to the number for the accused.
I'm not going to read it in. You will see many crosses and loving messages in the pages following. Without having to read it out, it is before the court.
That's
you
correct.
confirm that?
That's correct, my lady.
Can you see image 3040? That's you won.
Yes, my lady.
Which mark is that the cricket bat's matched to?
The cricket bat is held next to the door, next to the top mark there, my lady.
Yeah. So you did use the cricket bat to look at that mark?
Well, if I look at the photographs, it is true the cricket bat was held next to that mark, my lady.
Could you not remember it when we started with your evidence?
My lady, I honestly forgot about it. I forgot about those specific photographs, and still I maintain that I could not match the cricket bat with those marks.
Yes. Did you also go and test the sound made by a cricket bat?
That I did not do the tests, my lady, because it was not part of my initial brief to do that.
You were requested in court to do it and see what the outcome is, that you decide not to do it.
My lady, to be frank, I did not have time to do that investigation, my lady.
So what you say to the court that you had the experience to investigate the shoe mark, it's just that you did not because it did not fall within your mandate.
My lady, I was not requested to do any shoe mark investigations on the door, no.
May it please the court, my lady learned assessors, this is a state's case.
My lady, there are a number of state witnesses, or up to now state witnesses, whom we could not consult because of the state privilege. Of course, after the closure of the state's case, we're free to do so. We need your indulgence to consider the statements of those witnesses in the police docket, to see who would be available and who would be available and willing to consult with us.
Well, I think it's only fair that the defense should be given an opportunity to consult with these witnesses, so I shall grant the request.
I'm indebted to the court, madam.
We shall adjourn until Friday, the 28th of March 2014 at 9:30 in the morning.
As a court
Court
pleases.
pleases.
Watch, like, tweet, post, follow, engage. Channel 199, the Oscar Pistorius Trial, a carte blanche channel, only on DSTV.